I asked you lot on my community tab what you wanted to see in this year's Christmas promo in NBA Live Mobile Season 6, and I got a bunch of suggestions we're going to go through in this video, so let's get started. Okay, so Christmas is nearly here, and of course that means that the Christmas promo in NBA Live Mobile will be coming to the game pretty soon. So let's take a look at some of the suggestions that you guys have for what you want in this Christmas promo. So starting off with Cold Ing, hopefully I'm saying that right. He said Season 4 we had Curry no money spent just by playing the game every day until Christmas, and the card was OP. He had a boost and he went for a lot on the auction house. Unfortunately, EA's been playing low quality promos like Thanksgiving and No Shave. So I do agree. I think it would be great if we could have a no money spent master like we had Stephen Curry 2 seasons ago now it was. That Season 4 Reindeer Master was a really nice card to have, and hopefully we could have something similar to that this season with like a really nice card just at the end of it to grind for, and just to have it no money spent, because I get the points he was making about having Thanksgiving and No Shave. They was like sort of not that good a promo, especially with the math side. You weren't getting anything no money spent, and now we have sort of bounced back a little bit with the new promo that we've got right now, which is called Player's Choice. That was a good promo. I've made a whole separate promo review on that promo, but yeah, that was a good promo, and it's a step in the right direction when it comes to making things more accessible for no money spent players and all of that stuff. And hopefully the Christmas promo will follow in that sort of footsteps and make it so that it is a good no money spent master towards the end of it. So The Reverend and Reaper says, take the best 3 guys who have had amazing Christmas Day performances, the 2 mid promo guys to release like Magic and Bird, and put Santa hats on their heads. I think this would be pretty nice. You know, previously we have had people who have had really good Christmas Day performances in the game, sort of like Ghost of Christmas Past players. Like we had that T-Mac from 2003. He had a really good Christmas Day performance, and of course that's why he has the card in the game from like Season 4 or something. And then also if we could have like mid promo masters, that'd be really nice as well. Just keeping things updated. Yes, we have that end goal of getting, say, that big promo master, but then also having little masters in between, like a Magic or Bird with those Santa hats would be pretty nice to see. And I know we have had little changes here and there when it comes to having nicknames on players, and when you actually go into the game, for example like this season when we had KD as the Slim Reaper, when you go into the game that actually shows underneath his name, which is really nice to see. So maybe they could add like Santa hats. I know we've had, I think it was the Journeyman, JJ Redick, he had different costumes, different outfits on when he was playing in the game, when we had him in the game. So maybe they could do something similar and just code for maybe having putting Santa hats on different players here and there. And one thing that I thought of myself was that in FIFA Mobile they have different events. Like they have similar events that they usually have, but they spice things up a little bit. Like they change things up. So instead of hitting a block with a football, you're basically just hitting a snowman instead. Something simple like that. If we could have that in NBA Live Mobile, instead of just going up for a layup, going up for a dunk, maybe you have to pass it to a snowman or something like that. I don't know. Get creative with it and maybe try and like add some of that stuff. I think that'd be great, instead of just having to play through the same event again and again. And maybe you could just spice things up a little bit, adding these Christmas themes to the different events. Hopefully they go down that path, but I don't know how hard that is to code for. Rachel Kabura, sorry if I'm saying that wrong, said a career mode would be great. Yes, that's got nothing really to do with the Christmas promo, but in general, a career mode would be really nice to see. And I also ask you guys whether you want to see a My Career series again. I might start doing that pretty soon, so make sure you're subscribed with notifications turned on so you don't miss that one. Okay, so Mr. Blue Play says Steph, LeBron and KD as Grandmasters. That'd be really nice to see. We've had KD though already this season as a Grandmaster for that Halloween sort of Mad Scientist promo. We've had LeBron as a Master very early on with that 75th anniversary, and of course Steph is the season's Master, so it might be a little bit unlikely that we get all 3 of them as Grandmasters, but you never know. Hopefully that would pretty good as we could see. Charles Cedric Hizen says Cade as one of the Grandmasters. We don't really know who's actually going to be a Grandmaster. I think T-Mac is more likely to be a Grandmaster than everyone else, because we have had him multiple times on different Christmas promos. But again, Grandmasters are pretty much like undecided as to who we actually get with it. Homie Who Plays says same as Season 4 but in a different format. I get that. Like I think actually having like a Season 4 format with some little tweaks here and there would actually be a pretty nice promo to have. Or maybe even go way back to Season 1, because Season 1 Christmas promo, like with all the promos in Season 1 pretty much, was a really nice promo. Maybe we go back to that format. That'd be pretty nice. We got some more suggestions for Grandmasters. So someone said 115 Grandmaster Stephen Curry. Someone else said Curry and LeBron Grandmaster, a 109 JJ Redick and a 110 Russell Westbrook. I doubt we'll get up to that high overall this early on in the season. That would be just a nuts jump from going from like 87, 88 overall players to suddenly a 109 and a 110. That just really doesn't make sense. I'm guessing the Christmas Masters, if we're at a 90 overall now with the Player's Choice promo, I'm guessing the Christmas Master, like the Grandmaster, might be about 91, 92, maybe going up like that far. But it is crazy to think that we have just gone up quite a lot of overalls really quickly in the shorter space of time. So maybe there's something to do with that. Maybe we're going to have a shorter season this season and we go into something else. We just don't know. P-Game said, you guys just think on the Grandmasters. I don't want a Grandmaster. I just want a fun promo with presents. I agree. Like, when it comes to Grandmasters, we want them to be like good Grandmasters. We want them to have a good overall, worth grinding for. But with the main part of the promo, you're not actually going to be playing with those players. The main part of the promo is you playing through that promo, getting all the stuff like with presents and all of that stuff like he mentions. Presents, I think, would be a really fun thing to have. We've had that in previous seasons before. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. I think last year was a decent way of working it, where it sort of intertwined with the cornucopia packs, which sort of worked over there. And I think that was a pretty nice way of having it. Maybe they do something similar, but what we had last year is different presents opened or unlocked at different days. So we had one, I think it was the gold presents unlocking on the 24th or the 23rd, and then each day the next one, it goes up in tier, and basically the rewards get better and better, and they're unlocking on different days. So you get to Christmas Day where you get the best packs out, and you can pretty much get them on Christmas Day, which is pretty nice. It lines up with Christmas Day, opening your presents on Christmas Day. But anyway, Highflyer also says Christmas packs. Again, Christmas packs, like with the presents, that would be really nice to have. And just having like pretty good presents you could try and grind towards and try and get them. And like season 4, they had them on the auction house, which was pretty good, because loads of people found loads of ways to make a ton of coins on the auction house. That made it into a really nice way. It was kind of like trade up tokens, but with a ton more coins. Like, they were going for 20 mil, 15 mil, all of that stuff. It was just absolutely nuts, and people who got them were getting really lucky with the pulls with some of the events, and the whole sort of promo did kind of work with that. So yeah, that is pretty much it when it comes to like the Christmas promo. Obviously, we want something where you can get in Grandmaster, no money spent, is grindable, and that master is going to be pretty good. Hopefully we can get that in that promo. We also want a promo that is fun to play through and actually get all the events done, different events here and there, all of that stuff. And then also stamina costs, like that's taking into consideration the other promo that we have out right now, the Player's Choice promo. Stamina is a little bit of an issue with that one, so hopefully they can solve that with the Christmas promo as well. And then presents and different packs in the game. I think that would make for an absolutely amazing Christmas promo. But let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys want in this Christmas promo? Do you like some of the suggestions that others have made? And if you want to be in a future video, then make sure you're checking the community tab on my YouTube channel, because I do post quite a bit on there asking you guys what you want to see in my videos, and also to help me out with future videos like this one. So yeah, that is going to be it. I hope you guys did enjoy it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.